Well, it's the holiday season, and the Washington Redskins gave all their fans a present. They finally played well. We do not know if they're in the playoffs yet, but we know one thing, they still have the opportunity. Now, we have a special thing for you this holiday season. We're going to take you back, let you have a look at the posse, see how those guys used to do it in the Super Bowl years.
Whoa, this is awful. Try it.
Oh, no, that looks gross. What is that?
You gotta try it. It's terrible.
I don't want to try it if it's terrible.
It's like mango chutney and burnt hair.
No, thank you. I have a very sensitive palate.
Just try it!
Guys, I think we should hurry up.
If you taste something bad, you want someone else to try it. It's what you do.
I can't get the taste out of my mouth.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Shh, dog.
Dog, 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 dog.
Welcome back to the show. Finally, the Washington Redskins played the way we wanted them to play. Dominated the Bears, gave themselves an opportunity to be in the playoffs, and at the same time, finally looked like a team that want to be in the playoffs. As I told you, though, this season, the holiday season, we're doing something special for you. We want you to take a look back. Look back at the posse, one of the famed groups of the Super Bowl years, and you will enjoy this. Welcome to this show, and this is a special show for us. We got a group on here, 3 individuals. They were called the Posse. They arrested a lot of people. They did everything they wanted to do. And now, in today's game, they got a bunch of people trying to emulate them, but they'll never do it. They'll never have a Gary Clark, 699 catches. They never have Art Monk. He caught more passes than words he said. They'll never have a Ricky Sanders that can do it all. And also, Art Monk is Hall of Famer. Welcome, guys.
It's good to be here,
The
man.
Posse.
Absolutely.
I've been waiting for this. 32 years we've been on the air, and I finally get you. Gary been with me the
How
whole
did we ever
time.
come up with the
finally-
name?
I'm talking about the whole posse.
The whole posse.
But how did we come up with the name?
Right here.
Right here.
Practice.
What was why was it called the Posse?
We had a posse formation.
Is
Yeah. And
that
that's
what
what
you-
we're just call ourselves the posse.
Well, tell me a little bit about it. I watch each of you individually, and I watch you collectively. And you guys seem that not only were you good individually, you complemented each other's game. It seemed that's the way Coach Gibb utilized you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, we were just talking about earlier, we had a stack pass. And Gary was always in the front because he was always the quickest. He can get off the line of scrimmage, get to bump and run. And that kind of helped me, who was in the middle, because, was I in the middle?
Yeah.
I was in the middle because I needed that buffer to get off the line of scrimmage. And then Ricky was behind me doing his thing. And so when we were in man coverage, it was hard for anybody to kind of stop that.
Yeah, there was some great defensive backs out there. I don't care who you put up against us. You're always going to have somebody open. There's no way they could stop us if they were playing man-to-man. There's no way they could stop
It was
us.
so important getting Ricky. We got Ricky on the team in '86. He really shined in '87 because he broke the Super Bowl record because he stole all my passes.
Well, wait, say that again.
It was a Super Bowl record.
That's cut. You hear this information right here.
Not that we talked about this earlier.
Insider.
But bringing Ricky on board, when Art was in the league before, Art had helped with Charlie. When Charlie was there, it helped Art a lot. But for the most part, before Charlie, Art's doubled every single play.
Every single.
And then I was fortunate to come on board, and by my second season, Art was getting double. I did double as well.
And then
bringing
Charlie
Ricky
left.
in, you know, Charlie had left, so
Yeah.
I was able to come in because we had Calvin Muhammad. Calvin never got doubled. But that was Art getting doubled up then.
Yeah.
So the key was Art was putting up those numbers that he put up, getting double coverage.
Exactly.
Getting double coverage. So
That
I was
is
able
it.
to come in, help, because now you had to pick your poison. You go to double Art,
Yeah.
you go to double me. A lot of times
Yeah.
they double both. And then when
And-
Ricky
and that-
came in,
Have there
He-
been
Ricky
any?
changed everything.
Ricky was the deep threat.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and he was so quick off the line of scrimmage, they couldn't stop him. And then I kind of just fit in between both of them.
You can.
Yeah.
Have there been any three or any trio that's even come close to being as productive or as good
Well,
as you guys
I
were?
think
They-
so. I mean, there's teams that have duplicated what we've done.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about it, a lot of it was off of our offense. Like the Rams came in and had receivers who came in and duplicated, but they're running our system.
Yeah.
It was running our system. So I think we was the first that pioneered it. Quite honestly, we're the first 3 wide receivers, not counting the tight end, that got 1,000
Well, I
yards.
would say that. I would say San Diego because Gibbs came from San Diego when they had
Right.
Charlie
Exactly.
Joyner.
But they
Yeah.
had a
Those guys.
tight end.
And they were
They had
running
3
all that.
receivers.
Aaron
Yeah.
Terriel and
Yeah.
Aaron
Yeah.
Carriel. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but we was the first 3 wide receivers to get
Yeah.
1,000 yards each season.
Well, when you look back at it, and
And
you,
none of us made the Pro Bowl that year, which was ridiculous.
Yeah.
None of us made it that year, which was
Which-
ridiculous.
And
well, do
that's-
you think that's because you're so good as a group?
Well, I think because we didn't go to the playoffs.
So maybe they looked at if they put one of you in, they had to put all 3 of you in or
If we went
something.
to the
That was-
playoffs, I think all 3 of us probably would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah. But one thing I enjoyed about playing with these 2 guys, man, they were selfless. We all got along, you know. Gary catch 7 balls one week, Art catch 3, I catch 1. The next week I catch 8, he catch 7.
I catch
It
one.
was all-
I was upset.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was-
he was the one. He was the one Joe Gibbs
Wait,
didn't worry about. He's like,
I want
"Oh."
you fans to realize something. This isn't rehearsed, but you notice how each of them keeps the numbers. I caught 4, I caught 8. Then Gary said, I caught 3, I got.
But I had 160 yards and 4 catches.
Don't one catch games on good games.
But what made it what's so great is that we're all very competitive and we
Yeah.
all wanted the ball. And Gibbs
Oh,
knew
yeah.
that. And so we took advantage of every opportunity. If we got a ball thrown to you, you better catch it.
Oh, yeah, you better
You
get it.
better make the best of it. You got to get open and catch the ball because you knew if you didn't, next ball's going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So we were very competitive. We encouraged each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, despite the fact that I may have come out of the game with more than them sometimes, or Ricky, or Gary more than us, or Ricky more than us, we just supported each other because we knew at some point it was all going to balance
It
out.
was good competitive. We loved each other as players. I mean, that too, but everybody wanted to be the guy. That's what it is. We all wanted to be Art. Because when we got there, Art was
Like you
already
said.
the guy.
Yeah.
Right.
So we all wanted to be a guy, you know. And at
And that-
different times, we all had successful games, but I mean, there's only one person got the go jacket up here.
Yeah.
And that pretty
Yeah.
blue ring.
Hey, did you bring that here to embarrass us, or I mean, why you wear my jacket?
Hey, that's why I'm here.
You the only one sitting up here. Y'all talking about how good y'all were.
Hey, all right.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now,
But Tony, we
straight
love
up.
the championship ring. That's a really nice championship.
Let's go get a Super Bowl,
Championship.
even now to this day, I can see the chemistry.
Yeah.
I can see how Coach Gibbs would take that and put it together. He did the same thing with each position on the field.
Yeah.
When y'all was saying about catching balls, I remember he had us so hyped up that year, and before Gary got here in '83, when a sack was so important.
Oh, yeah.
And that year, Dave Butts had 11 and a half. Dexter had 11 and I had 10.
Charles was in there.
Charles he was a rookie then. He might 6 or something. He wasn't in our league then. He was still in diapers.
Not yet.
But it hurt me so bad. Now here I am in my 13th year. I got 10 sacks and I'm mad. Because Dave Butts, a defensive tackle, had 11 and a half.
Yeah.
But I see that competitiveness with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the way you get better.
And that's what makes the great teams. When everybody's competing together. You know, and it's a unified effort, not only to just win a game, and not only just to do well yourself, but for everybody to do well together.
And still happy when everybody does well. When Art had a great game, he was happy he had a great game. When Ricky had a great game, he was happy he had a great game. The same thing with me. And we kind of knew, like, there was times where I remember there was one game we were playing the Giants, and Ricky's having a great game. He's having a great game. I'm having a fumble fingers, so he's having a great game, and he catches a cramp. I must have called him every name because he took himself out. I can't go no more. I'm through. I was like, get your, I can't say it on camera what I said. Amazing, get your butt back in there. He comes right back in and scores a touchdown because he was having that kind of game.
That's right. Yeah.
And because at the end of the day, the most important thing to all of us was winning.
Well, you know what? Do you guys keep in touch very much
Well,
now?
Art doesn't talk to any of us because he's a Hall of
I know
Famer.
he didn't. Wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you what. I got traded here, and I think it was about August, and I think the first time Art spoke to me was maybe November. Right? Happy Thanksgiving or something.
You had to pay your dues.
Check this out, Tom.
It worked my way in.
Check this out. My rookie year, I had to pay for everything. Every time I went out to dinner or anything, I had to pay for it because I had rookie pay.
Hey, rookie, man.
So my second year in the league, we're both fortunate enough to go to the Pro Bowl. Meanwhile, I'm no longer a rookie. We get to Hawaii.
I got it.
Lawrence Taylor.
But
the other linebacker.
he was a rookie Pro Bowler. So
I heard about that.
He invites everybody out to dinner, right? So it's about 8 people out to dinner. Man, this is our monk. His check was a lot bigger than what my check was. You know? So we're there and I'm fine. So we have a good time, we have a good meal. He passes a check down to me. It's about $2,500 check. He said, rookie, you probably, but I'm no longer a rookie. He said, you're a rookie in the Pro Bowl, so you can.
You know they still do that to the day.
Oh, this is your first Pro
Yeah,
Bowl,
they
so
still do that. They still do that now.
And I was just like, yes, sir.
Well, you know, let me ask you this. You came from geographically different parts of the country, and when you guys got here in the first few practices, did you have a feeling that you would be good together as a group, or were you more just looking to beat the other one out?
No, I think, well, I was here before both of them. And, you know, so Gibbs was building a team. And so we knew we needed additional help. Receivers, running backs, offensive linemen, at least offensively. And Gibbs strategically started adding those pieces. So when Gary came, Charlie Brown had left, Gary came, plugged him right in. A few years later, Ricky came, Kelvin Bryant, Doug Williams. So we started adding them to Comas. No, we wanted guys who were going to help us to be more successful than, I mean, we had some success, but we wanted guys to really help us add to what we were doing. And help build more.
You were #1 draft choice. How did you, and I remember how you guys came, but the fans don't really maybe remember how both of you guys came. So Ricky,
So you
first
say you
tell
don't
me.
really remember me and Ricky because we're not wearing the Go jacket. Is that what you're really trying to say?
I came through. I was a running back. I know Art was a running back.
Running back like Art was.
I was a running back, and I got drafted in the USFL with the Houston. Well, I got drafted by the San Antonio Gunslingers. They traded me to the Houston Gamblers. Went there, caught 101 balls, 12 touchdowns, and 2 years after I was there, the league folded, and I had to go to a supplemental draft. What they did was, all the guys that was in the USFL, they did a supplemental draft, and I was drafted in the first round with New England to go up there. So went to New England, did my physical and everything. Then I went on the field. The next morning, the general manager said, Rick, I need you to come in the office. I'm like, oh, man. He said, hey, I got dilemma here. We just played the Redskins last night, and they got you take this how you want to, good or bad. But we just played well, we just played the Redskins last night, a preseason game, and they got two good receivers, Art Monk and Gary Clark, and they need an extra receiver there. So we're going to trade you there. And I was like, oh, thank you. I didn't want that's when they were losing. They won about 3 games. But went to Washington, became good friends with both of these guys.
In the USFL, because me and Ricky both played in the USFL. We almost got Art, but Art just used us as a tool so he could go get that big contract.
He's like, Art, I'm ashamed of you. did that. Right.
He was going to go to our league.
Yeah,
but in the USFL, Ricky was like Art in the USFL. Like, he was the guy. Like, he was the guy in the USFL with the Houston Dam, like, caught those 101 balls. Because, I mean, they had that running shoot, and they was running as well. So he was kind of like, in the USFL, he was like the version of Art in the NFL.
And your journey.
Look at this, a Silicon Valley server farm. The vault to man's greatest wonders. Selfies, cat videos and winking emojis. Speaking of tech wonders, with the Geico app, you can get roadside assistance, digital ID cards, or even file a claim.
Do that. Yeah, that should work. It's not happening. Just try again.
I think I found your problem.
Thanks.
The award-winning Geico app. Download it today.
Your journey here was similar, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I was drafted by Jacksonville Bulls, and Redskins had drafted me in the supplemental draft because I had chose to go to Jacksonville. Because Washington initially wanted me to be a punt returner, kickoff returner, receiver, third. They really brought me in to try to replace Mike Nams. Now, once I got here, I thought, that's crazy. Mike Nams is one of the best punt returners ever. But being I was the 6th pick in the draft, in the USFL draft, I knew I could play everything that I did in college. So that was great. So I went there first, and it's probably good that I did, because I had Lenny Infante as my offensive coordinator. So I got to play every position. I got to play Y, I got to play H, I got to play X, I got to play every position on the field. And I got to learn how to run routes even better than I ran in college. College is just naturally talented.
Right.
But when you get to this league, you better learn quick. So it's funny, I heard an interview that Artie did. He was talking about me, so I followed him around like a little puppy dog. Because I was trying to learn.
That's what you have to do.
This is the guy. I want to see what the guy does. So I can steal some of the things that he does and put it into my repertoire.
Now, Art, didn't you have some running back in your history at some time?
Yeah, I came out of high school as a running back. Played running back my first year my second and third year in college. And then they moved me back out wide again my senior year. Then I got drafted as a receiver. But I played running back in college for 2 years.
It was Charlie Taylor.
Right, Charlie Taylor. Bobby Mitchell. You look at these guys.
I'm only guy that never played running back in college.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a smooth transition for me because when I played at Southwest Texas, I came in from a Division III school, and we used to run the veer, you know, and we was always pitching the ball and catching. I'd run out to slot and run against linebackers and all that. So it was a good transition, easy transition for me going into the receiving corps.
But now, as the years have gone past, I know when I played, I ended up with 106 sacks. By the time my grandkids hear about that, it'll be 208. Do you guys look back at your accomplishments like I do and say, wow, I don't remember being like that? Do you ever do that at this point?
Well, you see videos,
you know,
you
look at film of yourself, you see yourself running, and then you get up like me and can't get out of the bed some morning. You say, wow.
But I'm more amazed when I see other catches that Art and Ricky do. You know, I think when you're playing, you're so into what you're doing, and sometimes you forget about how good your teammates actually really were. So, you know, sitting back, I posted a couple of videos on our Facebook. I showed that I saw some stuff that people had posted to me that I've shared. And I'm seeing these catches that Art and Ricky are making. I mean, like just unbelievable, phenomenal catches that.
Well, I think if you look at, if you just look at what we did, and because like he said, when you're caught up in it, when you're actually in there, you don't realize what you're doing. It's just, okay, you're going out for a game, you catch a ball, you know, that's it. But then years later, you kind of reflect back on those things, and you actually see what you do. It's like, wow, man, we were really good.
And game time and in the situations when we needed it. Like when we needed to play. Remember, I keep telling you what's missing, like, you got playmakers. These are two playmakers. Like when you need a play,
well, you're a playmaker too.
Right. But you come in, you got playmakers, people that come in, and when you need it, you can count on them to get it. I mean, that's just big. I mean, that just becomes huge.
And you know what Gary is doing, and I think I see a lot of my old teammates do that. Like, I always mention the defensive line. I saw Charles Mann, the Dexter Manley. I see a young man running 4.540 and bench pressing 500 with Dexter. I see Charles Mann, the skinny. Then all of a sudden you look at him. Then he got that patented inside move that nobody has stopped yet. I admire that. Even though we were all on the team together, like what Gary's saying, I like to look at your work because no matter how long you're in the league, you can still learn something, and that's what.
Hey, I played against with some of the great receivers of the world. This man here could run a 4 route out of this world. I mean, I don't care who you put on him. He could run a 4 route.
They didn't put me on.
I
could have covered it.
Oh,
As a matter of fact, I'm not looking at him, but I'm calling him out.
Broke your ankles.
Oh, that's lovely.
So graceful.
The corkscrew spin, flawless. His signature move, the Flying Dutchman. Poetry in motion.
And there it is, the baby bird.
Breathtaking.
A sumo wrestler figure skating? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Heather saved by switching to Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Atlantis Premier Events presents a New Year's Eve celebration featuring 2 DJs, live entertainment, and hotel accommodation. With a huge dance floor and great DJs, come celebrate with your favorite friends in a safe, secure atmosphere. Mix and mingle and dance the night away as we count down to midnight in Dulles, Virginia. All your favorite R&B, old school, hand, and line dancing all rolled into one great evening. Across from Dulles Town Center with plenty of well-lit free parking. See why we are Dulles, Virginia's best kept secret. Visit eventbrite.com for tickets and information or our website, atlantisva.info. It's New Year's Eve at Atlantis.
I'm telling you, having a chance to play with the Hall of Famer and future Hall of Famers, it's great.
It's always great.
We understand how people step up, like you said, like when Art went down in the '87 season. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ricky had been playing, and we had saw his spurts of Ricky, because at that point in time we was doing mostly regular. Just a sprinkle of the 3 wides.
3 wides here.
So when Art went down, we're kind of looking at our Super Bowl hopes, kind of like, I don't know. All of a sudden, I see him in this Minnesota game. I used to all my passes that game too.
Yeah, I was just running.
Wait, Gary, before you finish that story, are you saying, and just correct me, that they were stealing your passes?
Oh yeah, they steal my passes all the time.
You think they wrote that in the game plan?
Well, all I know is in the Super Bowl, I am running a post route. We're running double post. The post supposed to look like this. I got the deep post. Ricky got the small post. How Ricky end up 30 yards down there?
Hey, adrenaline.
In other words,
everybody see me doing this, and like the picture me doing this. They think I'm going to score. I feel like, what?
I tell you what.
I never knew that until you told me.
I watched all you guys
I'm
play.
just going to open.
And you don't want to say it, but I haven't seen a group like you guys. But you know what's more important? I've been and seen you guys. I'm joking about Art. He's been on the show, and I tell you what, it made me feel good because he wouldn't even do shows for a long time. But I've seen each of these young men as young men after football. And that's why I said, you got great men on the field, but you got great men off the field here. So you young guys, Google or do whatever you want, but you need to learn more about the posse, not just as players, as human beings. And
We're going to change the posse. We're going to change it now because none of them retired. We don't play anymore. No longer the posse. We are the standard.
The standard. I like
the standard.
Okay.
Can you look at that camera and say,
we are the standard.
So I'm going to start putting in the autograph, the standard.
That's what they're meaning.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. We said it.
Gary,
said it.
you said it.
That's right it. The standard.
Art, you the man. You said one, but you still owe me a pair of shoes you didn't get me. In 1982, they were Nike Blacks.
I was just,
they don't make them anymore.
We were next to each other in the
High
locker.
tops.
We were next in the locker.
Yeah.
And I was like, Art, you got that Nike contract? Man, give me some Jordans.
I got one thing, and Ricky, I followed and watched you, but I got one thing that I say. It's a commercial on television, and I think it's about insurance. And it's a guy that got dreadlocked. He looked just like Ricky.
Oh, really?
I'm going to find that commercial, but I learned a lot about you because I think the year you came, I had been out for a year or two, and I said, who is this Sanders guy? And I started seeing you making plays, and I watched Gary. I think I interviewed Gary was one of my first interviews on the show. And Art, I always took my hat off to you, man.
Always, man.
And I want you guys to get back on the show with me sometime so we can continue this.
Money to bring Art back on the show.
I know, well, we're going to fire everybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen something you haven't seen before. You've seen the posse or the standard. Jerry Clark, Art Monk, Ricky Sanders.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a minute. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and now you see how good that posse really was. Hopefully next week we'll see how the Washington Redskins are in the playoffs. But for now, we want to say Happy New Year. And as I always say, we don't say goodbye, we say in the minute.
Tony McGee's Pro Football Plus wishes to thank these employers for supporting our Hire a Military Vet Challenge. Special thanks to Veteran Staffing Network, Mercedes-Benz of Arlington, Department of Health and Human Services, Montgomery County, Maryland, Bechtel, MVLE, CSC, Strategy Management, Caliber, Mainline Protective Services, and Easter Seal serving D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. If you're an employer and want to get involved, contact Red Mag Plus TV at AOL.com.